welcome to another episode of the Filmmaker's Journey. Chris Esper here once again, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I think every artist, no matter who you are, filmmaker, painter, photographer, musician, whatever, we all go through it, and that's rejection. Rejection is probably the hardest thing to go through in any kind of career. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you have a thick skin. I don't care if you don't. You know, it's a very difficult thing to go through. I can't tell you how many times I've been rejected from film festivals, potential jobs or gigs. You know, it's never a fun thing. I think it's more common to have failure than success in this business. That's one of the things I remind myself of all the time when I tell myself, yeah, that's it, I'm not doing this anymore. The thing that keeps me going, though, I think, is I remember what it is that got me started in wanting to do filmmaking, and for me, that's the movies. The movie that made me want to make movies was Raging Bull. When I first saw that film, and I listened to Martin Scorsese's commentary and various interviews and documentaries about the making of the film, and he talked about what everything meant, what he intended to do, and then watching the film again after that, I analyzed it a little bit more. I saw more things I never saw before when watching a movie. And then I discovered myself that there were things I wanted to say on film. And I think that's important, to go back to the original source of inspiration when you're feeling down and you feel like that you can't do this anymore. Always go back to that source of inspiration that you had to begin with and look at it again to remind yourself why you do what you do. And it will fuel you again to do what you love. I think another important thing too is to just keep creating. There are times when I feel down that I don't want to write, I don't want to make any movies, I don't want to do anything at all, and it leaves me in a very unusual rut, and that's the worst thing that you could possibly happen to you. The best thing you could do is to just keep creating and keep fighting through that feelings of failure and rejection. I also advise to never compare yourself to other filmmakers or other artists, because your path is different from their path. That's something I'm guilty as charged for, 100%. That's probably the worst offense I commit when dealing with feelings of failure, is that I often compare myself to other filmmakers who I think are more successful than myself or are doing really well, and that's a horrible thing to do because again, your path is different from their path, and you don't know what's going on behind the scenes as well. They could be thinking the same thing about other filmmakers or even yourself. Try to please yourself, because if you please yourself, you're bound to please somebody else. That's about all I got for today. I hope this was helpful, and I will catch you on the next episode. Take care.